What's up YouTube, your old school expert, and by popular demand I am making a video on how to crack PSA cases. This is the newer PSA case with the hologram. They're a little bit thicker than the old ones and apparently a little more difficult to break into. I really don't think they're that difficult to break. So you need three basic tools and they're all pretty important, so I'll go over them very briefly. First, you need some wire cutters, and what you want is the flat end there. So there's the wire cutters. Next, you'll want a razor blade. This is a safety blade. These are really good. You can use a non-safety blade, but this one gives you the leverage that you need. So that's number two. And finally, a really skinny screwdriver is optimal with a flat head on it. So there you go. Those are the three tools you'll need. You don't necessarily need all three. You definitely need the wire cutters, but you could probably get away with something else too. So, all right, I'm just going to bust this guy open. This is a PSA 9 Gate Guardian. It's first edition. It's a beautiful card. I really think it should have got a 10. So I'm just going to bust it out and probably just keep it as a ungraded card. Since graded as a 9, it's not really that valuable. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So what I do first is I bust off the corners with these wire cutters. So, and it does go kind of flying, the pieces. Just the first ones, then just get a little more off the edge there. And then this side as well. Okay, that should be good. Now, step two is take this razor, and the reason I use a razor is because it's really thin, so it can fit right into that little, you see that little opening, you can see where the label's sticking out here. You want to stick it right in there. And it goes in pretty easily. You won't cut yourself as long as you're careful. And what you want to do is you want to hold the card relatively flat and just kind of twist up like that. You see how it's lifting up nicely? That gives you good lift off. I don't know what else to call it. And then now you take your really long, skinny, flat screwdriver, stick it in there. Now you've got ample room to just kind of slide it in. And you want to make sure you don't position it this way. You don't want to position it towards your card because you can actually jam in accidentally and mess up your card. So if you just go straight like this or even position it out a little bit, now hold the back side down and take the front side here and just lift straight up. And your card is free of its PSA case. So this is the backing that PSA uses to protect your card. And here's the card. So this is my First Ed Gate Guardian. You can see the front is flawless. I don't really know. Some people were saying the centering's not good enough to get a 10. I think the centering is pretty good. I mean, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that. So I really don't know. Let's see the back. I mean, it's pretty dang flawless. I really don't understand why this got a 9. But anyways, I guess it could be the edge, but the edges really aren't, they're not bad either. So I don't know. It looks better, I think, in person than it does on camera. But anyways, we'll throw it in a soft sleeve real quick. And that is how you break open a PSA card. It's relatively smooth. It sounds like it's going to damage the card when you're pulling these apart. They make a lot of noise. When you're breaking them, they make a lot of noise. But in reality, your card is pretty safe. And as long as you do it the way I showed you, you're not going to damage your card. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was useful to any of you who want to break open a case and don't know how. And stay tuned for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh videos.